Everyone, it's pt1, and I'm homesick today, so I've decided to make a couple of VODs. This one is on Tournament Rift, as you can probably see, and it's between Bike Rush, ownz playing as GDI. He's red and is on the left side of the map, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is it Amelle? 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 I'm not sure. I'm just going to call you Melee for now. If I'm mispronouncing your name and you watch this, or if anyone knows how that's meant to be pronounced, please comment with like a phonetic spelling or whatever. And they're playing as random, which from the minimap looks like GDI, I think. So, yeah, I guess that's it. Let's start the game and see if I was right. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, I was. It is GDI. Hooray. Anyway, so we're going to see both players going for standard power plant barracks build orders with some tower selling, etc. Although it looks like Bike Rush has gone for a fast expansion, which is going, whoops, sorry, this way? Okay, that's odd. I've got the hiccups, excuse me. Most fast expansions on this map go up and towards, well not up, sideways rather, towards this type of airfield here. I'm not sure why that one's going down. Well, of course I do know, it's to grab this thing, this field, but I'm not sure why Bike Rush decided to do that rather than base crawling down, which is the more accepted method usually, or MCV move, or I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop randomly rambling, and we see Scout Wars, which, well, Melee's just completely massacred all of Bike Rush's scouts and managed to set up a bunker. So, well done, Melee. Both players have captured their Tiberium spikes. Neither player has even scouted this bottom section here. And we see 3 riflemen from Bike Rush who sold the tower, sold his war factory, and trained a rifleman squad from it before he sold it. And he's going to massacre these scouts because they won't attack move. Melee, that's a fail. You won the Scout Wars, then didn't attack move your rifleman squads. So these just managed to get away completely unharmed. They're probably going to get owned by that bunker anyway. And we see APC engineers times 2. Is that it? Times 3 from Melee. And do we see APC engineers from Bike Rush? Yes, we do. We have 2 APC engineers from Bike Rush and 3 APC engineers from Melee. So this is going to be a lot of crazy APC engineering. It looks like this one is kind of going to distract Bike Rush in here while the top one sneaks down. That might be the plan or something. We have indeed seen that Bike Rush has seen this one and is bringing in a watchtower, but whether he's seen the second one is the question. And over here, Bike Rush has captured his one of his bike with one of his APC engineers. And Bike Rush was a little bit hasty and packed up his MCV before the engineer came out. Oh, and Melee has just captured Bike Rush's refinery with a harvester on it. So that is going to not only put him in economical disadvantage, but it also means that Melee now has build radius here if he wants to use do something to harass Bike Rush, like putting down a watchtower and a power plant for some reason. Another, no, those are Bike Rushers. Okay, and this APC engineer seems happy standing around making Bike Rush just pack up his MCV every now and then. But it's now going south, I think, but it's going to be killed by these pitbulls. And over here we see Bike Rush's APC engineers, or rather one. The other one's empty and he's left it behind, which is also a bit of a fail. Bike Rush, you should use your empty APC engineers, or rather just APCs, as decoys and send them in slightly early so they could take all the damage and your second one can come in and capture something. So Bike Rush has not managed to capture any of Melee's buildings, and Melee is just annoying Bike Rush by keeping his refinery there, which gives him line of sight and build radius. However, okay, that's interesting. Bike Rush has built a second MCV, maybe in anticipation of losing this one, because Amelle has decided to put up a war factory here, which means, sorry, my nose is really blocked, that he can build, yeah, he can build units straight into Bike Rush's base. This is going to be a massive problem for Bike Rushers. There are 2 war factories up here, and he's now in big trouble. We do see 2 war factories from him too, though, and another APC, 2 APC engineers, which are going to push north. Over here we just see some pit bulls. They'll probably get owned by these. Oh no, okay. So Amelle's moving his predator tanks back out the way. I think he's going to go and attack the construction yard. And this APC engineer, it doesn't look like it's been seen at all. And oh my god, okay. Amelle has just lost his first war factory. Or rather, just a war factory, I don't know why I said first. Yeah, and it looks like he's expanding with his MCV over here. So, oh, and the second MC, not MPC, yeah, APC engineer comes in, and Amelle has just lost both his war factories. Amelle, you were doing so well. It was a really, really nice move, and now it's just a fail because you're doing Bike Rush, another 2, basically 3 war factories, or like 500, I suppose. However, he is going to lose his. Oh, what? Okay. Whoa. Okay. So there was an APC engineer attempt from Amelle on the construction yard that packed up, got attacked by these pit bulls, and then unpacked and was sold straight away because it was on such low health that it was going to die anyway. So now Bike Rush has lost both his yeah, this one just got killed by these predator tanks. So now both of Bike Rush's APC, not APCs, MCVs have gone down, but he does have 4 war factories, which is quite funny. Amelle, on the other hand, has 2. But I suppose you can't really spam it. No one, is he? Oh my god. Bike Rush is spamming off. Okay, he's spamming off 3. 4 war factories is so you need a ridiculously high economy to spam off 4 war factories. So that would have been a bit crazy. So he is actually building off 3 war factories. One of them, let's see what he's building. One that's building predators, one that's building nothing, although it was a minute ago, and one of them is building an MCV.
Unit under attack.
Amelle, on the other hand, has 6,000 cash and is building predator tanks. And we see another 2 APC engineers and another one from Bike Rush. So this is just crazy APC engineering on this match, during this match. And it looks like all of Amelle's buildings have been cleared out over here. So this field is once more Bike Rush's. He should really put down a refinery and start eating up all this Tiberium again.